Hi everyone, it's Yelena Kay from the Healing Light, healinglightlite.com.au. I hope everyone is really well. And today again, I'm at my river, absolutely enjoying it. Middle of the day, just trying to step out before I go back into it and working with the children today and adults. So today I wanted to do a different kind of video, which will be part of this groups what I'm creating. And this particular one will be going to the female group. But for now, I want to really that everyone see it. So when is it? Sometimes I get asked these questions, and why I get asked these questions is all the time because what do I see as emotions? Because how we're operating from an inner child, which behavioral pattern. So sometimes I get asked these questions, especially from a females, when it's too early to sleep with a guy, like they feel guilty and shameful day after. So I always say to them this: don't do things what you don't feel like doing, don't feel pressured and pushed into it. And if you're feeling shame and guilt next day, why is it? And for females, we have shame and guilt almost conditioned to us from almost the birth. Something what I work with women, with females, to work through it, that they don't feel guilty or shameful about anything in their life. But for us, that so easily comes in. It's a condition to us, especially for European women. It's a lot of things like you can't do this because, you know, you're the mother, you're this, you're dad, taking time for yourself, you're feeling guilty for it. Does it sound familiar? And where I come in and I say to you, you need to take time for yourself. You'll feel so much more better. My kids at home, okay, they're bigger, they're teenagers, they're 15 and nearly 19. And yes, I can take time. And yes, I absolutely enjoy my 40s because my kids are bigger and I can actually go and do things. And yes, it's harder when the kids are smaller, but you can still find time. How many mums do I have got? And they're doing homework, you know where? In the bathroom, in the toilet, because that's the only time when I have got a free time from the children, especially if they have 3 or 4 kids. So with the dating tips, if we're feeling shame and guilt, why do we feel like that? Work through it. Yes, we do. We have to work through it. Treat him as a person. He's not there to tick, like there is a scroll for him to tick the boxes. Men hate to feel push and force and the demand. They hate it. They hate it with a passion. I always hear this from my friends, male friends, and all my life I had male friends around me. So I heard lots of stories, lots of things. And yes, with emotions, what I see, the scarring in a person, put the two together, it's amazing, you know, acknowledgement or finding what I see. So treat him as a person, as a soul. He's not there to serve you, neither you're there to serve him. You need to step out of your head and go into your heart. That's why I always talk about it, heart. When men are thinking with their head, nothing happens. They're emotionally not connected to you, they're emotionally disconnected. But the same goes for you. How are you showing up on that date? How are you showing up in those text messages? Are you showing up as a needy woman? Are you showing up as a ashamed, guilty? Are you showing up as spontaneous, playful, but not too playful, but playful? How you are showing up, think of that. That's why I always say this: stand in front of the mirror and be naked. Not technically naked, but be naked. Look into it, how you're showing up. And that's why I always ask, send me the text messages, send me the screenshots that I see. What are you doing? What are you writing? How you are leaning back as a woman, how we're leaning back, and where are we in those relationships or dating? Especially if you're seeing or just trying to go on a dating world, you're probably going up on a few dates. How you are showing up. Do not feel guilty if you do certain things and you sleep over or anything like that. What you have to say to yourself, if you're doing it because you just feel right in that moment, There is no regulation. There is no regulations from a men's perspective. There's no regulation. It has to be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 90 days. For the man to commit to you and be with you, he needs to feel ready. And yes, there's certain things which you would have to connect with him, but the connection comes from your heart, not from anything else, from your heart, how you are showing up. So love and light. And if you have any questions regarding this video or anything like that, please send them through, connect with me, share this video, because you never know who needs to hear this and who is, I was gonna say, failing in relationships or failing in a dating and can't get or pass a certain points. Why is it? Let them find out about it, how they can help themselves to move on and to overcome those particular issues. Love and light.